you serious?
Yes, I am Marcus Bronzy.
And I am DJ Ace.
DJ Ace. And this is How to Kill an Hour. Plenty of ways to kill an hour, but right now you're killing one with us. And a lot to talk about in today's show.
Loads.
Taking it to space, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a new gadget out there for health.
Silly gadget. What was talking about? 0 degrees of separation.
That's right. And also how to kill a bit of time as well, because we all like to kill some time. Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. But right now,
I just had a brainwave. I still don't know if my name is DJ Ace or Ace.
we can decide.
This is weird, isn't it? This is such a time for me to bring this up.
Yeah.
But I find, that like on flyers, I'm sometimes DJ Ace.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm Ace.
Is there another Ace out there?
Oh, don't get me into that.
Because I think there might be another
don't
DJ
get me
Ace,
into that because I get really upset. Do you know that Will Smith's oldest son?
Yeah.
Trey Smith.
Trey Smith, yeah.
He's a DJ, and his name is DJ Ace.
So you must not be DJ Ace.
Do you know what's so funny? So I know we haven't introed this properly, but I might as well just go straight in.
We can go on,
I was supposed to interview Jada Pinkett Smith the other day.
Yeah.
She cancelled. It's fine. But I had this whole thing in my head about it being Trey Smith's birth, because they've got quite a close family.
Yeah, though.
Yeah, it's not her son. That's not her. It's like they got a very good blended family.
Yeah, yeah.
So I said I was gonna ask her if she would like the gesture. This would be an amazing birthday present for her to buy Trey Smith, aka DJ Ace, the Twitter handle at DJ Ace, and I'd be willing to sell it to her for $500,000.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's what you think. I could sell it for more.
Smith? They got
£500,000.
I'd go for a cool meal.
Go for a cool meal.
Or $1 million American dollars. Then we're like in between.
So I was really gonna picture and say, look, you would be the ultimate stepmom if you bought your stepson at DJ Ace. If he wants the name, fine. Like I can change spell DJ Ace in another cool way or something.
Yeah.
I got friends at Twitter. I don't know. I could do something with
AYCE.
Yeah, something maybe. Or Ace, DJ Ace UK or DJ. I don't know.
That's poor.
That's poor.
When you got to specify where you're from. Like I'm like him, but I'm not him. I'm from the UK.
To be fair, what I actually want is at Ace. I just want at Ace. I think that's it. Just at Ace. That's my name, Ace.
Before I ask you about Ace, what would you do if you were in that interview? Everything was going really well. You then proposed for $500,000 or $1 million American dollars, what I recommend. Yeah. She just turned around and said no.
Then I'd go lower. And I'd offer the Instagram as well.
You'd offer the Insta?
I'd offer the Insta as well.
What about a whole package? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat.
I haven't got the Facebook or the Snapchat. My Snapchat's like official DJ Ace. You could have that if you wanted.
I think we need to bring everything in line for you, Ace.
I know, but I think Twitter and Instagram is important. So I would give her the Twitter and Instagram $500,000.
$500,000.
That was the figure in my head. You're saying to go for a cool meal. But if I had got 500,000 of her, I'd be happy.
What I'd probably do if I was her, just to spite you if you tried to do that, is I'd say, I'm Jada Pinkett Smith. I've probably got people at Twitter. I'd say,
I've got
bump him up. Drake never used to be called Drake on Twitter, did he? He was like Drake Drac Noir or whatever. Yeah. And somebody just got bumped off.
Well, I know how. This is what other people out there waiting for somebody to get bumped off. But this is what you do. Yeah. Basically, if the person that has got the name you want hasn't tweeted in 3 months, you can write to Twitter and say, look, they're not using it. I want it.
Yeah.
Is it if they haven't tweeted or been active in 3 months, it's open for business. You can write to Twitter and say, look, I want that.
Wow.
So I have to keep saying I want this at Ace Twitter address. I shouldn't even say this because there must be someone else out there that wants it.
Who has at
There's
Ace?
a guy who's a photographer in San Francisco somewhere. I've been studying, who's got the Twitter handle at Ace, and sometimes he'll go like 2.5 months and not tweet, and then all of a sudden a tweet comes in and it just messes me up. It's really annoying.
Really?
Yeah. And like this is what even more hurts even more is I think his Twitter was when people put it on like private.
Yeah.
So I had to request to see his tweets. So he knows I'm watching. because he's accepted me, and now I can see his tweets. He knows I'm watching.
So he's like, here's this little guy, DJ Ace,
waiting
to
waiting.
pounce.
I'm waiting. As soon as it gets to 3 months, I've got the email ready. it's just hit send, and we're on. I'll so want at Ace, and then I'll try and sell at DJ Ace to Trey Smith
for $500,000.
Well,
you could offer him
250,000
for at Ace. When he gives you that, then you get this, or you get the 500,000 off Jada Pinkett. Then you make a cool 250, and then you're in.
So offer the at Ace guy 250.
Yeah.
Offer the Pinkett Smiths or the Smiths, sorry, $500,000, and then I make 250.
But don't let them know the play, because they'll all just move past you and probably offer him 100,000, and you'd be left there with your DJ Ace.
How do we get here?
DJ Ace official UK _
AICY.
Yeah, I reckon the simpler the better, man.
Yeah,
the simpler the better.
I just want at Ace.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the at Ace guy, please just tell him. Let me have the name, please. Of course. Didn't Puffy do that?
Did he?
So no, right now he's Puff Daddy again.
Is he Puff Daddy again?
Yeah,
now?
and he wanted the Twitter handle. Well, I don't even know if he wanted it, but once he went back to Puff Daddy, the person that had Puff Daddy, like hollered him, was like, "Look, I got Puff Daddy. Do you want it? $1 million."
And what did he say?
Was Diddy, innit? He said, "Hell no."
Oh, what, a businessman through and through.
He just kept. I think he's still I am Diddy or something.
I swear Twitter can just shift you off if you have a word of them, though. They can just get rid of you. Like if I had the Twitter name Madonna or Rihanna.
I don't know if they can do that.
Really?
Because it's yours. Especially if you're active on it. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't.
It doesn't seem fair. Like if I'm like.
If you're not Madonna.
The original. If I'm not Madonna and the original Madonna wants to tweet, which is going to get loads of followers and stuff. Like if there was a Caitlyn Jenner out there.
Yeah.
She was not Caitlyn Jenner on Twitter anymore. Caitlyn's now Caitlyn Jenner.
Do you think they can just
like you can have Bruce?
They can just so they just bump you off like that?
Why not?
Because they can't do that. Like I've signed up and I've got this handle fair and square.
Do you read the small print or do you go agree?
I fully don't.
You don't know. Somewhere it can say at any time Twitter can revoke your handle and give it to Caitlyn Jenner, and you can't be Caitlyn Jenner.
That's a libby.
We should read the small print. But if we were reading the small print, we would not be anywhere other than just looking at our computers all the time.
And at what criteria are they going to, like, me now, I want at Ace. Can I go to them and say, well, there's a guy in San Francisco, I don't think his name's Ace. Can I have it? You think I can just go there and ask
but he's active, though. And
yeah, so if you was active as Madonna, you're active, innit?
You're not Madonna, though. You're like not the Madonna.
So what you're saying is there needs to be a level of fame and just knownness.
Yeah, I think you've got to be internationally known.
International. Well, does a blue tick count then for anything? Because if I'm verified with the name DJ Ace, but I want at Ace, and I've got a blue tick and he hasn't.
Why are you bragging your blue tick for?
You got a blue tick.
Yeah. Well,
everyone, we all got blue ticks at the moment.
Yeah, but why are you bragging?
Do you remember the day you got a blue tick?
No, I don't remember. I was sitting in my car and realised that I got followed by verified on Twitter, and then a special message came up, and I was a little bit gassed. Yeah, I was. I might have told my mum.
You're gassed, man. Have you got an Instagram blue tick?
No, have you?
Nah. Still waiting for that.
I want to get Facebook next.
Is Facebook? Well, your Facebook is more important than Instagram.
I don't know. Is that what the level of snobbery it's got to now? Like, so you got a blue tick on Twitter. Actually, you know what? One of my boys, he's an excellent troller. He's like, "Oh, have you got a blue tick now?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You ain't got it on Insta though," and everyone starts laughing.
It's pain.
Why? Just let me enjoy my blue tick.
I want a blue tick on Insta.
Anyway, we veered way off, innit?
We haven't even introed the show.
Exactly. Well, before we kick the podcast off, we want to offer you some freeness when you subscribe, rate, or comment on iTunes. When you do that, you get exclusive access to new bits from us. Yo. Starting off with, what have we got now, Ace? What have we got popping out straight away?
We've got a cartoon. Can we call it that?
Animation.
Yeah,
cartoon.
What's the difference between an animation and a cartoon?
I like the animation word better. It sounds more fun.
Yeah. No, there is a difference. Because is Toy Story a cartoon?
No, it's an animation.
Exactly.
Is ours a cartoon though? You can decide when you subscribe to How to Kill an Hour.
I don't know if it's a cartoon or animation. I would like to say cartoon, to be fair.
Yeah, and it's got some exclusive content. If I'm honest, it's stuff that we were recording when we were like sort of developing this, right?
Yeah.
And it was like the funny bits.
So this was a few months ago, so you can find out what was going on in our brains a few months ago.
Some wrongness.
Weirdness.
Wrongness.
Stuff.
Yeah, so check that out. Subscribe, rate, comment. You can also listen to us on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Stitcher Radio, Any other cloud, just go to howtokillanow.com.
Anything with a cloud.
Anything with a cloud.
Yeah.
iCloud. So if I'm honest though, the animation, though, your face looks happier than mine.
Well, my face is happier than yours. No, do you know what? I love the animation. So big up to the animator.
Get off my visuals.
Yeah, big up to the animator.
Amazing animator.
But
and if you want animations and stuff like that, if you're interested in getting involved and you want him to like design stuff for you, hit us up.
He's sick.
Go to the website howtokillanow.com. Contact us and we'll get you in contact. He's an amazing animator.
My face, amazing. My swag, not so though.
In the cartoon.
Yeah, he didn't really get the swag.
So what have you been up to this week, anyways?
I went to see Straight Outta Compton. Oh man, amazing film. It was quite long.
Really?
Do you know what's so weird is like it was long, but I wanted more. Like I feel like there were parts of the story that were kind of rushed, but only because they had to make a 2-hour movie. But even then, I think it was like 2.5 hours maybe. But and even like how quickly they got into it. It's like, raw, okay, you haven't even shown us how you met. It was just like
they just jumped straight
Cube's like just gone straight to Dre's house, and it's like, okay, like how did they even know each other? They didn't go to school together. But the movie itself, sick.
So there's opportunity for prequel already, you're saying?
There's an opportunity for a prequel. There's an opportunity for like
sequel
spin-offs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I think like Cube had an amazing story. Dre obviously had an amazing, and like where it ends, like we all know what happens after that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas like it obviously like without giving it away, you know what the ending of you know that Eazy-E passed away, and it kind of ends around that.
Why are you spoiling the film for? No, I'm joking.
Like we all knew it.
The film for?
You know what I mean? It's like it kind of ends off just after Eazy passes.
Yeah.
And so after that, we know what after that, like Aftermath kicks off, and Friday comes out for Ice Cube, and he does all these movies and and like Dre, and you know what I mean. So there's loads of stuff that happens after that. So there's definitely room for a prequel, and there's definitely room for a sequel or a spin-off. Or do a Dre movie, you could do a Ice Cube movie. Like it's crazy, really good film. Ice Cube's son kills it.
Who looks the most like their real life counterpart? Because I heard there's a Puck in there as well.
There's a Puck.
Tupac.
Yeah. Some people were mad about the Tupac.
Yeah.
I thought it was alright.
Okay.
He just didn't sound like him.
Okay.
Ice Cube's son plays Ice Cube, and I'm watching it, and sometimes I forget it's not Ice Cube.
Wow.
Yeah, like he's the voice, the mannerisms, like it's crazy. It's actually mad. I'm watching it, and sometimes you got to just remember, that's not even Ice Cube, that's Ice Cube's son.
Sounds like him. Well, he is him, really. A part of him, isn't he, really? So, that makes sense.
It's him. I think the guy that did Eazy-E was very good as well.
Okay.
I don't think he looked too much like him. It was a bit too dark, but he did the role really well. The guy that did Dre had the voice and looked like him a little bit as well. So I think the casting was awesome. The film itself, sick.
Did he drop a hell yeah? Bless you.
Hell yeah.
I believe it's not Dre unless I hear that.
No, I think you will hear that. There's like Snoop's in it. There's a guy that does
Snoopy.
Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry.
That was a cute sneeze. That's so cute.
That was a tug sneeze.
It's supposed to go.
That's a tug sneeze.
That's like a Pokemon. That's like a Pokemon sneeze.
That's a Pokemon.
Pikachu sneezing. Sorry.
Yeah. The guy that plays Snoop got the voice down packed, like
cool.
Like it doesn't look too much like Snoop, but he just got it down. There's like a very short Warren G scene. Like Warren G's got a few lines. And there's a lot of people that are around you, like if you know the NWA story, that you didn't get to see in the film.
Cool.
But maybe they weren't necessary, or they don't feel like they was part of the story. They needed to be part of the story. Suge, the guy that plays Suge. I mean, it's a very good film. Very good film.
Cool. And you're like a fan of biopics, so in
I
terms
am.
of biopics.
You know what it is?
Go?
I'm a fan of biopics, but I'm very critical about biopics as well. And the thing is, I liked Notorious.
Yeah, right. That's my favourite biopic.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what my problem with Notorious is?
Right.
I feel like they made it too soon.
20 years.
Think about how long it's taken to make this NWA film.
Yeah.
NWA, like 93, 92 is when they ended this film.
Do you think that's because they just give everyone enough time to forget what happened so they can lie and twist a bit of the story? And I think purists aren't going to go, hey.
I feel like they should have did that with Biggie.
Giving it more time.
Yeah.
30 years.
It was almost so fresh, yeah, that you can pick holes in the Biggie story. Like, that couldn't happen because this or... Do you know what I mean? Whereas I can't do that with the NWA story because I don't remember it like that. I was, 10, 11 years old at the time.
All right.
Even younger. Do you know what I mean? When everything the way came out, I was probably like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, but they can't be exactly correct all the time, though. They have to make it sexy.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. But my point is, the Biggie story was so fresh.
Yeah.
It was too soon to make a story because it's like, well, that didn't happen. That couldn't have happened. Whereas the NWA story was 20 plus years ago. I'm not going to remember if that correlates with that. Do you know what I mean? So to me, that was just like, right, that's what happened. With the Biggie story, it's like, nah, that didn't happen.
But what about the people that are like, you know what? I know what really happened, but this needs to be an exciting film, and I like an exciting film. Yeah. Is it a good film by itself?
NWA?
NWA, yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Out of all of the biopics that you've seen, where's it going to go? Top 5, top 10?
Oh, no, definitely top 5. What's Love Got to Do was sick.
Okay.
What other biopics have I seen?
The MC Hammer.
That was good, you know. Too Legit to Quit.
Terrible, man.
No, that was good, man. What was that? Who's the actor that plays him in that film? And he's in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He's funny.
He also looks like Tupac as well.
Yeah. That was good, man.
Too Legit to Quit.
Yeah, actually, no, it wasn't that good. I'm lying.
No,
the Aaliyah one was diabolical. I got the Whitney Houston one on my Sky Plan. I'm scared to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say NWA is up there.
So that's what you're up to this week.
Yeah.
NWA.
Yep.
Hey, that's like Kill a Bit, isn't it? That really. So yeah, best way to kill a bit.
100%. Or 2.5 hours. What did you do this week then? What did you do this week?
What I get up to? I've been putting together this. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working a little bit on a podcast, getting some bits and bobs together.
Of course.
Making some stuff happen. Been mobile gaming a lot though. Like, I played this sick new game. Yeah. Now you have to stay with me.
I'm gonna try.
Try and stay with me because you've got low patience sometimes. Ace.
No, you know, with gaming, I'm so behind. You know, I don't even know my own gamer tag. It's like
this.
I don't even understand gamer tags. It's cool. Let's go with it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. No, but this game's like, it's on iPhone.
Yeah.
And it's on PS4, and it's called I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. And
it's a story about a piece of bread that has to become toast or wants to become toast.
Right.
Why are you looking at me like I'm a fool?
I understand.
So you have to like get this piece of bread.
Yeah.
This is a sick game as well. You have to get this piece of bread and get it to move around and like stick to the wall and flip around onto tables and avoid like broken plates and accidentally getting toast in the wrong area and turn that piece of bread into toast. But obviously there's like a toaster in every single room in the house, but you can find other ways to toast it. Like you can toast it on the oven or you can toast it on a radiator. But if you drop on the floor, the toast becomes less edible. And if you drop on the floor, you lose all your life. I'm not lying, it's a sick game.
Dumb.
It's a sick game. I Am Bread.
And you've been playing this for hours.
It's sick. I'm going to make you play it.
I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. Yeah, and if you like knock into a jar of jam and smash the jam everywhere, you can put jam on the toast and it makes it extra sticky.
Why did you just do a shimmy? I don't know people.
Because the bread shimmies. The bread shimmies as you press it. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit dark as well. Like you see, like the owner of the house, as you play the game, starts thinking, why is my house getting smashed up all the time? And why is bread in the toaster? Like, and he starts going a bit, brother, sick. I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. I'm actually going to download that.
Really? Honestly?
100%.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's good.
Because I don't need to think, I Am Bread.
Yeah, you need to try new things. I've been playing it all week.
Cool.
I Am Bread. It's the game. All right. Looking at me all funny, man. That's it, really. So, yeah, a lot of gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm honest.
Can you explain to me gamer tags now, please?
What about them?
Yeah.
Just people have, it's like a Twitter name, like at Marcus Bronzy. You have your gamer tag.
And then what?
And people follow you.
Yeah.
And then like when you're online, it goes bloop. And then like, oh, Ace. Oh, sorry, DJ Ace is online.
So then what though?
And then with like PS4 or Xbox One, you can like have a conversation. So like we're talking now. It's like you can have a headset in and be like, yeah, Ace, what have you been up to today? Should we play some games?
So I can chat to like random people.
Yeah. And with PS4, I can like invite you into the game and play as well.
Right.
You can play a game that you haven't got.
Really?
Yeah, sick.
I bought Xbox One about a year ago,
About a year? Sorry. We need to stop doing that now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's done. It's done.
Sorry. I apologize.
Was that a bad choice?
For me, I'm a PS guy.
So I should have got a PS.
I got both, but you need... If you had to pick one, I'd pick PS4.
Really?
Yeah. I just like it. I like the control pad better.
Okay.
The control pad has not changed since 1994 or something, 95.
PlayStation.
They've put like a couple of extra buttons on it. How can your control pad be that sick?
Here's a question for you. This is gonna sound like a really stupid question.
Yeah.
But something I've always wanted to know.
Right.
Are PlayStation and Sega the same people?
No, Ace.
So what happened to Sega? Did PlayStation not buy Sega?
That's like me saying it's up and down the same direction.
No, it's not the same. That's not the same.
I don't know who's acquired who.
No,
but
doesn't.
Sega used to make games.
Yeah.
And PlayStation,
they
do make games now, but they make consoles.
But so did Sega.
Oh, the Sega Dreamcast and the Saturn,
Mega Drive, and
the Mega
Master
Drive.
System.
For those of you who are under the age of 20,
exactly. What happened to Sega?
They just didn't really do well, did they?
It's just gone. It's just dead.
Yeah.
That's really sad. Sorry.
You're supposed to. What? Were you an old school gamer? So you used to play on.
Back in the day, 100%. I had a Nintendo.
Way back before you put CDs or DVDs in your consoles, you used to put these things like cartridges in.
Cartridges, yeah. And when it
didn't work, you blew
blow into it. Exactly.
So that's what I've been up to, man.
Go on.
Gaming. Oh, I've been playing Batman as well on my PS4.
Arkham.
Sick.
I need to say Arkham.
All I need to say about that is Batmobile, check. Yes.
Yeah.
You can drive a Batmobile. And if I could be anyone superhero-wise, I'll be Batman. It's the most realistic.
It's the biggest mistake ever.
Why?
It's the worst mistake you could ever make.
It's the most realistic superhero. He's got money and he's got scientists working with him.
He's not a superhero.
How is he not a superhero?
He is a man with money that's been trained to do amazing things. He's not a superhero. He hasn't got a superpower. He's not from another planet. He can't fly.
So is he a hero?
He's a hero. He's not a superhero.
Some of his powers are a bit super.
They're not super. He hasn't got powers.
He's got a super amount of money. That's a power. That's a power.
He hasn't got powers.
Money is power.
Batman.
Yeah.
And Iron Man are not superheroes.
I was going to ask you about Iron Man because he is a man in a suit.
He's not a superhero.
Is not having a brain that is so clever that you can make a suit that can do all that cool stuff pretty much a super brain.
That is a good point.
Super thinking power.
That is a good point. Okay, well then he's closer to superhero than Batman.
And Bruce Wayne knows proper martial arts.
He's a billionaire. That's it.
I would like that superpower.
It's not.
Would you refuse that power?
Marcus Bronzy.
If I said to you, Ace, here's $1 billion now. Yeah. If you call it a superpower,
thank you very much.
Would you call it a superpower?
That's not a superpower.
If I said here's $1 billion and I'll give it to you if you call it a superpower, would you call it?
Yeah, I'd call it shit if you wanted me to, but it's not a superpower.
All right.
That's like I'll be honest. Like when I heard Batman versus Superman, the movie, that doesn't make. How can Batman go up against it? But then I watched the trailer.
I've got one word for you though.
Kryptonite. Yeah,
Thank you.
I saw the trailer and it made so much sense.
I
can't wait to see the film. But the truth is, Batman is not a superhero. I'm sorry.
Dare you?
I love Batman though.
No, you don't. Obviously, if you can't even call him a super, you're calling him a vigilante.
He is a vigilante.
That's like me running down the street with a crowbar chasing thieves. You're putting him in that same category.
He's a vigilante. He is. He hasn't got superpower. He's not the Hulk. He's not Spider-Man. He's not Superman. He's not from another planet. He is a billionaire that's been trained to kick people's bottoms. Yeah. And he's got a butler and a scientist that give him good things.
And he can beat up Superman. Yeah. So if I beat
in a kryptonite suit,
if I beat up Mayweather,
in a kryptonite suit,
if I beat up Floyd Mayweather, I'm the champion. Yeah. No, I'm a champ.
Listen, if you beat up Floyd Mayweather and you're wearing a punch-proof vest and stuff, yeah, that doesn't make you a boxer. It just makes you somebody that was smart enough to wear something that you wouldn't get hurt.
Smarts is a superpower though.
It's not.
It is. Money's a superpower as well.
It's not a superpower.
I think with money you can do whatever you want.
Do you know there's a lot of rich, stupid people.
Dan Bilzerian does whatever he wants, yeah, because he's got money.
There are billionaires that are stupid, like really dumb.
Yeah.
So they can't be They can't be superheroes.
Yeah, but they
can't even be heroes.
Not all of them dress up as a Batman and kick ass.
I like Batman. I like Bane more, but I like Batman.
Does that count as superhero then, Bane? Because he's on the juice.
What is he on?
Steroids.
Oh, no, he's not a superhero. But he was having up Batman. And he had better lines than Batman.
The worst Bane though, I'm a bit weird with superheroes in films, but the worst Bane has to be the recent one though.
What?
You didn't like Bane? Iterations. You know what spoiled it?
What?
I was like, you know what, Hardy, you looked hench. Yeah. He looked good. He looked Bane-ish.
That's my favourite Bane.
It was the voice, man. They ruined it. He sounded like a camp old Englishman.
I loved it.
Let's go get some tea. That's what he sounded like. Really?
I loved it. I loved that.
It's like me walking up to you like a 6 foot I'm 6 foot. 6 foot wide hench guy, and I went, excuse me,
Nah.
how are the directions are to the top?
I liked Hardy as Bane. He went in.
He looked sick.
He went in.
He looked like Bane. Anyway, so I suppose it's come to the time of the show we just talk about some stuff,
Yeah.
out there. How to Kill an Hour. A lot of the stuff we talk about will be loosely based around tech.
Yep.
But that's about where it stops. So have you heard about this women are from Mars vibe?
No, well, yeah, we've been saying that for a while.
There's men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Yeah.
But they sent like this thing called a rover up to Mars. Like, and it's like not like a Range Rover or a Land Rover. It's like a space rover. So it's got wheels and they drive around and like take samples of stuff. And they thought they found a crab the other day when they took a picture. But the other day they took a picture and it looks like there's a woman
On Mars.
on Mars taking a little stroll.
Just walking around.
Yeah, well, what would you do if there was life on Mars, Ace?
There's life somewhere. There's life. I'm not saying there's life on Mars, but there is life out there.
Where?
Out there.
Out where?
I think
Peckham.
No, it'd be like in space.
Do you think space is that big?
Like,
Can't possibly not be life.
I think it's so like extremely arrogant, for people to think that we are the only living beings in space. Do you realise that every star is another solar system?
Yes, I did actually find out the other day.
Every star is another solar system.
Or it could just be an alien with a really big torch messing with us every night.
Just say that to yourself. Every single star is another solar system.
Every single star is another solar system. So
Which it's not just one star. It's not just one planet.
So not our solar system in terms of what's going around our sun.
Yeah.
In terms of bigger than that, our galaxy.
A solar system. So like, it's another collection of planets.
Okay. At this point, you've realised that I don't know what solar system is, but we're going to move.
I believe.
That.
You know, I might be wrong as well, but this is what it sounds like to me.
That's all right. We're just killing an hour right now.
We're just killing an hour.
Yeah.
So like, this probably could be wrong. So I'm just saying, if we really think about it, is the sun not a star? The sun's a star. Right?
Sun is a star. Yeah.
So if every star is a sun,
yeah,
and it's got planets around it, how can we be arrogant enough to say there's not people on one of those planets?
In the same way that there could.
Yeah.
There could not.
Nah, this definitely
we could just be lonely.
I'm 99.9999999% sure that there are other people. Maybe not people. There might be other beings.
If we found life, what would it take for you to go out there and be the first to sort of try and shake their hand?
Nah, I'm not doing it.
What would it take?
I'm not on it.
What would it take? A bill.
It would like. There's nothing that's gonna make me want to do that. I'm not the guy for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a bit of fun? Put a suit on.
Nah.
You're thinking of like Prometheus and all those sorts of films.
I'm just thinking like, I'm not the first person they should see.
What would they do? Would they just turn the ship around and drive away?
No, just like, it shouldn't be me. Like, I'm not the guinea pig. I'm not that guy.
I'll do it.
You just go and what would you do? And you got to remember they don't have England, so they don't have English.
We'd find out how to communicate with them first. If we got that sort of technology,
right?
And then I think I'll just go do what I usually do: bring them a couple of drinks, a couple of bottles, bit of vodka, some mixers.
They wouldn't know what those were. Though.
How would you know? How would you know if you're 99.99999% sure and they've found out how to come to us? They've probably learnt about us on the way. They picked up a few like sky details or whatever when they're feeling light years away. I think let's get down, man. And I come along, I offer them some Grey Goose or Ciroc. They'll be like, oh wow, he's offering us real respect. He's offering some of the crunk juice from the clubs.
Okay, I'm not doing it. Do you think there's life out there?
Honestly, I have to agree with you this time. Like, yeah. Like, there can't be that much space and time and things going on before and after us without there being, like, other aliens. But the question is, one, would they want to even chat to us? What are we doing that's that hype right now? What have we got going on?
Well, they might be way behind, though.
Oh.
They could be, like, cavemen.
So how would they get to us as a caveman?
Oh,
right. So we should get to them.
We might get to them.
I think there's definitely life out there, and I would like to just go and see what they've got going on their planet. Be a bit of fun.
This is a bit dark. They could be super ahead of us, and this could be like the new slave movement. We could be slaves.
They just what if they're just growing us right now?
Do you know what I mean?
Waiting for when we're ripe.
Exactly.
Look at these guys thinking they're like film stars and celebrities, and look at these people working their 9 to 5. They don't realise that in 10 of their Earth years, we're going to have them mining kryptonite off another planet.
Anything could happen.
I'd be the worst slave, though.
Yeah, I'd be terrible.
I'd be a terrible slave.
I'd be terrible.
I'd be like, there's history here in my bloodline that we're not messing with again on time. Yeah. And also, I ain't got the backbone for that, man. I'd be like, you know what? I'm out, man. Just off me.
Really?
I'm not living like this. No, I'm not going out like this.
There's no point in living like that, is there?
I want to go out being one of the first ones that runs up to the alien slave master and be like, no, I don't. And he just vaporizes me. I want to be like that.
Everyone will remember you, bro. It's cool.
I went out believing.
Exactly. I just feel like there's life out there. I don't think we're ever gonna have the technology to find out. Them stars are way too far away.
Yeah,
it will take way too long to get.
We don't even know what's at the bottom of the sea yet.
Exactly. So I don't think we're ever gonna find out. But I just think there is. Like there could be a parallel universe where there's another Ace and Marcus Bronzy sitting in a room right now talking something. Who knows? Like there's weird things that happen that we can't explain. And I never understand deja vus. And I feel
in the Matrix.
I don't get that. When people say that, it just sounds like something cool to say. And I've always thought like deja vus are dreams that you've had previously that have just come true at that moment. You're like, right, I remember this dream.
Or it's just a funny feeling.
No, I strongly believe deja vus are like you've actually experienced that before. It's too real. It's kind of like raw. I've been here before. This has happened before. Yeah. I think it's way. I don't feel like it's just a funny feeling.
Could it not just be something like you're at a place, like you've gone to a studio like we're recording today, and it's so similar to another studio you've been at?
Nah.
Like I get a sense of familiarity whenever I step into a radio studio.
I had a deja vu. I think it was 2 days ago, and I was walking the streets trying to find a venue. It was for a screening or something. So I was on the phone to my sister.
Yeah.
And what we were talking about and how I was lost was I'd done it before. Like exactly what we were talking about, where I was, the look I had. It was exactly, I'd been there.
What does it mean though, Ace?
I honestly think that we can see into the future and we dream into the future.
Yeah.
Or there's some kind of parallel universe going on. I don't know, man.
What would you do if you could see into the future, though? Because I know I would take liberties.
Win the lottery, innit?
I would win that lottery again.
Bare times.
Do some gambling.
Gambling.
And then what else would I do? Would you look forward to find out when you offed yourself, when you died, offed yourself?
Yeah. And then you'd obviously try and save yourself.
I don't know. I might let it happen. It's inevitable.
Nah, you'd guy your way to try and...
What if it was really cool, though? It's a really good way to go.
Nah.
Like out with a bang. Like this is a bit dark and dreary, but I was talking to my friend the other day. Bro. No, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. You can't really everyone dies, isn't it?
Okay.
Unless you're Wolverine. But I was thinking, shout out to my friend Eugene. He's like, Marcus, I don't want to go out like tired and old, you know. I want to go out with a bang.
Serious.
And I was like, yeah, you know, I want to go out like he was flying a helicopter upside down through a tunnel in a mountain when he was 65. And boom, gone. What a way to go.
Well, 65 is not old. I mean, 65 is quite old. Yeah. But there's an average male like dying in 70s now. Anyway.
I think we're going to live over 100 our age.
Really?
Yeah, man. Look at the NHS.
Especially with like all the friggin' gym videos I've been seeing on Instagram recently.
Wow. What? Have you been getting the squats?
Oh, no.
The squats bug.
It's crazy, man. Nah, you know what? And the thing is, yeah, I'm not a gym guy, and if I ever go, I will never film it. I'm telling you that from now.
Oh, I hate that, man.
I don't want to watch people sweat and stuff. I don't. It's not sexy. No.
You see their arrival face.
Nah, I'm not on it. There's gym videos and loads of vegans at the moment. So you're probably right.
Yeah, there's no way anyone could stop. Would you vegan up and stop eating meat?
Nah,
not yet. Not now. I don't know. I might consider it in the future. I will never say never. Yeah. But right now I'm saying never.
Red meat is probably gonna go soon.
Really?
But I don't know about. I can't not do chicken.
If I'm
vegans don't eat fish either, do they?
Nah, no, they eat like nothing with dairy products in it, so it can't have cow's milk in it or stuff. If I'm honest with you, most of the time I'm eating chicken or fish.
Right.
Because you won't know. I'm not a health freak, but I'm into the gym, innit? I go gym, and I eat reasonably healthy through the week. But like the first thing I want to go for when I'm not eating healthy is a nice juicy steak.
Really?
Yeah, man, rare.
So you wouldn't give up red meat?
I don't eat it that much. I eat like once a week sometimes anyway, once every couple of weeks anyway. So I think I could live without it. But I will say that I hate chicken breast now because I eat so much of that.
You don't like it no more?
I don't like chicken. I love chicken thighs though.
Chicken thighs can work all day.
Thighs can work all day.
I might drop out of the red meat at some point.
Why is that? I reckon. Looking at your frame though, if you went gym, it'd be a problem. You'd be hench.
Yeah, I haven't got the motivation. It's bad. I might do it. I actually might do it. I don't know.
Just bring headphones and tunes. Subscribe to How to Kill an Hour at howtokillanhour.com. Listen. And then, you'll get through in no time.
I feel like I'm too antisocial for the gym. I don't want to see no one. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to say hello to no one. I just want to get on with it.
Right. I'm going to tell you how you can do that, right?
Go on.
So, if you can go there early, that's great.
Yeah.
Peak time. Or because you don't work regular hours, 9 to 5. Yeah. After 9 o'clock, where everyone's at work. Headphones in.
After 9 o'clock?
After 9 a.m.
That's the best time to go?
Or really early, like 6:30 a.m. But I don't really see you getting up at that time. Headphones on. Yeah. Like headphones that we're wearing to record this. Big headphones. Tunes blazing and the meanest mug face ever. Yeah. Right. And if someone says hi to you, just give them a little cool. Right. And just look like you're always thinking about what you want to do next. And then people won't come over and talk to you. And don't go to a gym that's too close to you, because otherwise you're gonna go, you're right, mate, how's it going? Yeah. All that sort of stuff. That's what I do.
Just don't want to see no one, man.
It's not the most glamorous situation to be in.
I don't want to talk to people while I'm sweating and stuff. Not on it.
Can I be honest with you though? I've stopped lifting weights recently.
Why?
I did yoga this week.
Yoga?
All right.
Sorry, I can't imagine you in the crouching dog position or whatever it's called.
Downward dog.
Downward dog. There you go.
It's a very exposed. I've never been in that position for that amount of time in my life.
I've never understood why yoga helps weight loss though either.
It's sick. So I went to this thing. I didn't realize it was going to be Bikram yoga. So if I'm honest with you, my friend did that thing that this is what you don't let this happen when you go gym as well. When somebody tells you, come along with me to a class. This is what happened to my friend. I said, she said, why don't you come to yoga? I said, listen, T, all right, cool, but as long as you know I've never done yoga before, so I want beginner. There's a beginners for beginners, super beginners, where we just do one move. That's me. Yeah. You'll be fine. I end up going to this yoga place in West London. I walk in there. First of all, it smells of just super incense and menthol, and just you hear music like jungle music, like when you walk in, lights are all low. You walk in. I thought, this is gonna be nice and relaxing. The yoga teacher comes out and say, okay, what's your name? I said, Marcus. She goes, hello, my name, I can't remember my name. My name's whatever. I'm going to do yoga with you today. How much yoga have you done before? Like, are you like T? Pretty good? I said, I've done no yoga. She goes, oh.
Really?
And looked at me and I was like, what do you mean, oh? She goes, well, I guess we can make it work for you. So, bruv, I proceeded to go and do an intermediate yoga class.
Intermediate? Not even
Bikram yoga is what it was. It was like 40 degrees in there. I went through 2 towels. I was that sweaty. And like when you watch films or whatever, like I felt like the Nutty Professor when he went to his first aerobics class in the first film, bro. I was just all over the place.
So what did they have you doing then?
So you basically do a lot of standing on all fours, on your feet on the floor and your hands on the floor. That's downward dog. And then you just do all these moves and poses and planks and holds, and it's hard. It's not easy. Like it I felt like I had a full body workout. Really? I might do yoga for a few more weeks and see if it works instead of running, because running's boring, man.
Yoga.
I did yoga.
That's a good advert for yoga.
Come to yoga, Ace.
I know about all that.
I reckon, no, seriously though, Ace, bang some weights and you could be hench. You're not far off. You're hench already.
No, I got a frame.
Shoulders and arms. Shoulders and arms.
We'll see.
There's this new health gadget that came out actually. Yeah. It's a wristband, and it's called a habit retrainer. So what it does is it shocks you when you aren't doing what you're meant to be doing.
Right.
So it starts off slow with like beeps and vibrations, and then it builds up to a shock. But this guy tells you it trains your brain to replace bad habits with good ones. So if you're like a smoker, every time you have a smoke, you're supposed to shock yourself, and when you're not, you don't. And it's supposed to train you, bruv.
So how does it know when you're smoking?
You tell it, like you have to like activate on your phone, say I'm having a cigarette now.
Yeah, but people are just not going to do that though.
I would say give me your phone if you were going to do it, and I would love that. I'd be like, bzz, and you'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, Ace, you look like you're going to have a cigarette right there.
That is, so you tell the thing when you're going to do something naughty, and it shocks you. Yeah. So you basically administer your own shock.
Yeah, so you like train yourself.
Nah, that's not going to work.
I reckon.
Nah, because there's people I know. I would just take it off and eat cake, then put it back on after. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what you're gonna do, innit?
I wouldn't mind putting it on my partner and then my missus.
Yeah.
Whenever you say partner, but everyone presumes it's like the same sex.
You got a partner? Okay.
You got a partner?
No.
Yeah, put it on my partner and I'll just shock her for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Well,
if a woman had your missus had that, she would make
for real. Especially while you're out with your boys.
Should shock you.
Make sure you get home on time.
What if you're out after when you should be out?
Just because they like to control your fun, don't they?
What about on kids? What about kids? Well, let's rewind back. What was that, Ace?
No, not all women, but I think women. There are some women.
How many women in a percentage?
I think. No, I don't want to like to give a percentage, but I'm pretty sure there are guys out there that are about to agree with what I said, or what I'm about to say.
Okay.
And there's some girls that will disagree with what I'm about to say. But I feel like there are some women that like to be in control of how much fun their partner is having.
Okay, go. Continue.
For instance, you've just come back from Vegas and...
Woo!
No, wait.
I'm excited. Let
me just explain. You've just come back from a holiday with your friends, yeah?
In Vegas.
Good
times.
You probably laughed till you cried at some point, like
at all stages.
Barely laughs, yeah? But when you get back, you might play that down a little bit. You just be like, she'll be like, oh, how was it? And you're like, oh yeah, it was alright. Because a part of you don't want her to know that you had the best time of your life without her.
Do you know what? So, there's a lot of guys.
There's
a lot of guys who would agree with that.
Exactly.
If I'm honest, for me, I'm highly blessed. And how was it? I say it was the greatest time of my life.
See,
one of them.
Some
even
guys
better
won't
than when I first met you, baby. That's right. I said it.
Some guys won't do that. Some guys will just come home and be like, yeah, it was alright, man. Some guys will even make up bad things and say, oh, like the hotel was terrible and they lost. So that she doesn't feel like you had an amazing time without her, because she kind of wants to be involved in the.
Your other half needs to know you can have a great time and you can do just fine.
They should, 100%.
Fine. Yeah, you need to know. I know. I'm just honest. I'm like, I had a great time, but I will say there are guys like that. Right? Girls like that, but there's also guys like that, Ace. There's guys. You've done a lot of DJing in club.
Yeah.
Have you seen that couple that are gonna have an argument?
Yeah.
They're just gonna have an argument.
Yeah.
See when they're rolling, the guy comes in, he's dancing with his girl, sees a guy looking at his girl, it's his girl's he sees a guy looking at his girl, it's his girlfriend's problem now.
Yeah.
Why is he looking at you like that for? Why are you same thing, there are guys like that. The only difference is it's funnier when a girl does it to a guy. I
agree, but I feel like, let's take the holiday scenario.
Yeah.
If she comes home and she's like, oh, I had the best time. Do you know what Tracy did when and we got so drunk and we did this? You just be sitting there like, yeah, she had a good time.
Yeah, I'll be happy.
You'd be so happy. So why is it not replicated?
This small percentage of women that you're talking about. I think with girls a good time notoriously is going out with the girls, having a bit of fun. I think there's a big stereotype with guys having a good time.
That like there's
girls involved.
Right.
A successful night is everyone going home with a girl.
Right.
Whereas for me, like, I don't know. I don't think there are as many people in a situation that I am than there are in a situation that you're describing. Like, if I have a good time, I've got to be honest, man. I'm like, babe, I had a great time. In fact, why don't you go Vegas? That's what I'm like. You go Vegas, babe. But she's going Vegas. So I've had my time in Vegas. I might tell you where's good, and you go and do your thing as well.
There's even like you must have friends, because I know I got these friends, that if we're all in the house busting bare joke and she calls,
everyone has to be quiet.
Or he has to leave the room because they don't want them to hear fun.
Have you got that friend that's like, oh yeah, and his phone rings? Shh, guys. Hey babe. Like, why does the bass go from guys' voice?
Exactly.
Hey babe. Yeah, I got a friend that's like, hey babe, how are you? Like, he puts on his mum voice, like the mum voice.
100%.
His girl.
100%.
Hey babe, how are you?
Everyone's got that friend.
I'm different. I think girlfriend did say to me at one point in the holiday, she's like, when I got back, she's like, yeah, I messaged you, you didn't message me back for 2 days. And I was like, babe, I was just having fun. And when you go away,
you
cannot message me for the whole time. You have your fun.
There you go.
Yeah, man, when you're on holiday, just do holiday stuff. That's how I am. I'm really chilled and open, and you know, if it all goes terribly wrong, being like that, I'll let you know.
There you go.
Probably on this podcast.
That's the best way to be.
Yeah. I will say though, somebody once, I'm trying to get their name out this, but somebody once told, this happened a few times with a few of my friends, told their girlfriends they were going to A and not B. Say A is one place and B is one place. Told their girlfriend they're going to A but went to B. But because of social media, somebody else snapped, tweeted, Facebooked, whatever.
Yeah.
And that is a level of doghouse.
Yeah.
I have never seen before.
Yeah.
This guy must have, I don't know, bruv. I don't know how he survived it, but why is social media so dangerous like this now?
No, but you got friends. I got a friend that wants to take pictures of everything. Like,
yeah, what's wrong with them?
Why are we taking pictures at the cinema, fam? Like, why do people need to know we're at the cinema, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I don't know what it is, man. There's some people that just want to document their whole life all day, every day. So I think Snapchat is the worst for that.
Snapchat is dodgy.
Snapchat is the worst, and then people just like constantly got their Snapchat open. Like, I'm at the shop, I'm in the street, I'm at Sainsbury's, I've just bought a loaf of bread, I bought a loaf of milk. A loaf of milk?
That's a loaf of milk? Yeah, you bought a loaf of milk and an orange Coke?
And an orange Coke. Yeah. But there's people on Snapchat all day. Like, sometimes I go to people's stories and I'm like, wow, I've just spent 90 seconds like
of my life
watching your life. How sad does that make me?
I think times 10. However sad that thing that's going on the Snap, you're 10 times sadder. But I will just skip through.
Nah, sometimes I do, but it's still like you've wasted time to go in and check out the My Story. Because I used to say like, what's the point of Snapchat, man? You might as well just put it on Instagram. But these, like, the fact that it's a throwaway piece, it just makes people just put nonsense on Snapchat, like proper.
No, I only put hype stuff, like, or fun stuff or peculiar stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, what I'm thinking of doing is every day that I have a fun day on Snapchat, a crazy day, download the Snapchat, put it on YouTube.
That makes sense.
That'll be fun to watch.
That'll be very fun to watch.
Not, I'm eating toast now.
Crazy.
Chilling, cheeky Nando's, having a coffee, 2 sugars. Woo.
It's really annoying.
Get me?
Yeah.
Fans out, guns out. Suns out, guns out. All that. Yeah, man. Social media is obvious. But it's just a connected world. But I don't know why people haven't learnt their lesson. The original issue was Facebookers saying that they were hungover. No, say they couldn't come into work because they're sick. And then pictures of them raving the night before was out. Hots them up. But everyone's quite connected on social media nowadays. Have you heard about like this 0 degree? I'm calling it 0 degrees of separation.
Please break this down.
So you know there's like 6 degrees of separation.
It's like 6 people that will link you from one person to the other.
Yeah, so if you wanted to be linked to Obama, apparently there's through 6 people or 6 connections, you could be linked to him.
Are these people that you know or people that you're related to or people that
people that you know
or related to?
Yeah, but if you count people knowing you on social media,
right,
like actually knowing, like Facebook friends, I reckon it can get small, you know, because this girl called Amanda Fisher, she's from Texas, I
know her. No, joking.
You know her, it's cool, she found someone that looks exactly like her on her Instagram. Like, her friends found someone that they're calling her twin, and this girl is not related to her at all. This girl's called like Meredith. She's 22 years old. She's from a totally different ends.
That's crazy.
But like 0 degrees of separation. Yeah, all right, cool. We're more connected to everyone. But probably more importantly, though, do you think you got a doppelganger out there, bro?
No.
There's not a guy out there. Wait, hang on. You think there's an alien on the other side of the universe, and an alien, you and alien me doing a podcast? But you don't think there could be somebody?
No, like do you know? Of course there is. You got to think about how many billion people on the planet? It's like 6 billion people on the planet, something like that. There has to be someone that looks like you. Maybe a couple.
If his girl was hot and he was away,
would I do it?
Would you slide in?
It? That's the ultimate question I like to always ask twin and twin.
Would you do it?
Would you? No, you can't do that, man. It's not
twin and twin.
Yeah, I always.
Twin B. Twin B.
Yeah, because
from
One Extra.
BBC Radio 1 Extra.
The other one works for Universal.
Yeah, they are monsters.
Yeah, they're monsters.
People don't realize how sick they are. Like how in they are.
They're powerful. They run the music scene quietly.
Yeah. And do you ever think they just swap places for the day? It must happen.
Well, no, they don't look
Slightly
alike
different
anymore.
trims.
When I first met them,
Yeah.
they were doppelgangers, but now one's like hench and one's skinny.
Oh, really? Is one of them muscly now?
One's got hair. Radio Twin is probably is bigger than Label Twin.
So he has less stress.
No. Who? The one with...
Just if you're bigger and you've grown more, innit? I just presume you have more time
No,
to
I think
game in gyms.
both of them work extremely hard.
Mm.
But yeah, one's a dad as well.
Okay.
And a husband.
Right.
So I don't know.
I suppose they are... I've just realised one of them works at a publisher's, like a label, and the other one works on radio.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
The power.
Now they've got other jobs as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What like? Is it still music stuff? Or is it like
DIY?
DIY?
No, like music.
Do they own like shares
stuff.
in Nando's or something? What?
No, they all got like they're like musically they're doing stuff.
Do you know what I like about what they're doing as well? Is that they're doing it and everyone kind of likes them at the same time.
They're very likable.
I want to know how they do that.
They're very likable.
Yeah,
they are. There's a lot of arseholes in this industry.
There's a lot of assholes. Sorry, arseholes.
Did I tell you that I've been called an asshole a few times? Is that where you got that from? I mean, a few of my friends have got me as asshole in their phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this when you're in a bit of a mood?
No, it's just I fight this all the time. Like, I'm not an asshole. They say I am, but I think that has come from I have this this wanting to be able to say yes to everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes I say yes even when I can't. And so when you let somebody down, you're an arsehole.
Okay.
Even though the intention was there, but because I'm finding it very difficult to say no, I end up letting down somebody.
So let's put this into a scenario.
Yeah.
Hey, Ace, do you want to go for a coffee on Thursday?
Yeah, why not? Let's
12 o'clock?
Yeah.
In East London?
Yeah.
Okay, and then 10 minutes there. Hey, Ace?
Yeah.
You want to go for a coffee?
Yeah.
12 o'clock?
Yeah.
Same day?
Yeah.
In West London?
Yeah.
Arsehole.
That's an arsehole. But the thing is, like, in my mind, someone's going to cancel. It's strange. I don't know it. Either someone's going to cancel, or at the last minute, I'll call someone and say, do you know what? Let's do... No, do you know what? I wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would probably say, look, I can't do 12. Let's do 1 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And then, this, I've got this weird thing that...
Ace is imagine if Ace was a Google Maps app, the world would stop turning round, everyone would be late.
The reason why I'm always late is I think I've said this before. The shortest time it's ever taken me to get somewhere is how long I think it always takes.
No, Ace, this is not.
So I don't care if it's taken me 10 minutes to get from North to South London at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was driving 100 miles per hour. I'm just gonna always think that's how long it takes.
That's a really bad way.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Like I think like whenever like I go to work, like on Christmas Day, it's taken me 10 minutes. Now in my mind, I live 10 minutes away from work.
No,
but I don't.
No,
the truth is I don't.
No, at 5 p.m. rush hour.
Yeah,
you live 45 minutes.
I live 45 minutes away, but on Christmas Day, at 6 a.m.
Oh man,
that's 10 minutes.
How are you enjoying the earlies at the moment, Ace?
I'm struggling
at radio,
but I enjoy like the first hour and a half. No, the first hour is hard.
Yeah.
But once 7 o'clock comes,
you're doing a 4-hour show now.
4-hour show.
Ace is on BBC Radio 1 Extra. What when you on?
Saturday, Sunday morning, 6 till 10.
That's right. Yeah. I used to do early morning radio.
Yeah. How did you find it?
Your body's 4 a.m. is a weird time to get up.
Yeah.
Like I used to get up at 4. 5's early, but is 4 early or is 4 late? I'm confused. I wake up and I'm confused. I always look at my alarm clock as in like, bruv, what are you doing to me like right now? And then once I get the first coffee in, I'm alright, but I'm stronger at the start of a show.
Really?
And wane a bit, but you're like the other way around.
Yeah, once I get to 10 o'clock, I want to keep going. You know what's weird as well? Like, I still gig, innit?
Yeah.
So a lot of the time I go straight from the club, but then there's like this weird. Sometimes if I'm not too far out, I'll get to the station at about 4:30, and so I just sit in the car and sleep for a little bit. Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah, that little half an hour micro.
That little half an hour micro sleep. That's not good.
I've got so much respect for workers that go out raving and then do that sleep outside work before they go in.
Yeah.
And try and like work the next day.
Shout out to the BBC security guard. There was one day when I'd slept through the alarm. It was like 6:10, and I just heard on the window.
Whoa!
It woke me up. Where? So I went upstairs. I had like 1 million missed calls.
I've never been late for my show.
Yeah, that was one time I was.
One time?
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, I've had a good time today still.
Yeah, man.
How to Kill an Hour, though. We're there.
We're
doing this.
Yeah, man. Make sure you check out the website.
Yeah.
And the dope animations.
What is the website?
howtokillanhour.com.
.com. And yeah, if you subscribe, rate and comment on iTunes, you'll get exclusive content like the animation from Get Off My Vigils. Sick animation, though.
Heavy.
Sick animation. You gave me hairs in places I don't have hairs in real life, if I'm honest with you.
Really?
No.
What do you mean?
Hairs and a medallion.
Hairs and a medallion.
Yeah, they're part with hairs, a medallion and a bathtub. And
right. I didn't see that.
I'm just saying, yeah, you had to probably unsort it.
I see.
But yeah, you can get exclusive stuff if you subscribe on iTunes, and for everything else, if you want to listen via SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, or any other streaming clouding service out there, howtokillanhour.com. There are many ways to kill an hour. Thank you for killing one with us.
Peace!